Alright, so my name is Jonathan. My background is actually industrial design, and currently I do creative staff and recruiting, but I've always had a passion for apparel. And really it's just urban apparel, streetwear is my passion. And I found in 2005 when I was doing my own jackets, it was kind of hard to run the entire gamut of producing the jackets and marketing them, getting them in stores, following up with the stores, sitting down, right inventory, and really wanted, more team members to collaborate with me. So I thought it'd be good, after I was talking to families and friends and cousins that all wanted their own t-shirt line or shoe line or jean line, that why don't we just all collaborate under one collective. And similar to your website where you got all these independent designers coming under one site, I thought it'd be great to build an urban apparel collective where it's kind of a mashup. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Threadless or Designed by Humans. It's kind of open source where everyone can put up their design voting and the best designs get into production. But I wanted to take that model, make it more towards urban apparel, and then on top of that, be selective of who the designers are, because I've had a lot of designers that have put their stuff on there, but since it's open for anyone to become a designer, their designs get flushed towards the bottom. So we've built, and it's actually live, is a urban apparel collective. Thanks to my sister, she did all the development. So we've been doing it all grassroots, just out there marketing. And we're hoping to bring on designers. We've got 6 current designers, all doing apparel. We're starting with shirts right now, just because that's the most cost effective for us to do. Making my jackets was almost making broke. So we're going to start with shirts, and then eventually, I've already got cut and sew teams here locally. We're going into shoes eventually, but I'm not going to compete with you. As well as we got, jeans, everything. And then we've also reached out to designers all over the world, and I found a lot of my designs through Carbon Made. Are you familiar with Carbon Made? It's just a graphic. Yeah, it's a free portfolio hosting site, but they've got graphic design, apparel design, architecture. We've been reaching out to all the designers on there to kind of network and see if they're interested. A lot of designers don't design urban apparel, which I found very interesting, because everyone wants to do high-end apparel and more expensive fashion. But if they do fashion design, they seem to also have a side passion for doing urban apparel, and they have 1 or 2 designs. And a good designer is a good designer. So
a normal visual artist or graffiti artist could actually make t-shirts, right?
Yeah, and then what we're doing is we're taking care of all of the sourcing, manufacturing, sales, marketing. All they need to do is upload the design via a Photoshop file or an Illustrator file, and then just promote it out to their network, whether that's Twitter, Facebook, MySpace.
That becomes part of your campaign, or that's the guerrilla workshop?
That's the guerrilla workshop itself.
Okay. Question.
So you're emphasizing local over import, right?
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. No, our fabric and our shirts are made in LA, and then our cut and sew teams and screen printers are here in the city.
Do you have your video playing next?
If you've got a computer, I can.
Okay, we'll play later on our campaigns. So I want to share that with you guys. I want you to have an idea on how we do our Indiegogo.
And I actually went to an Indiegogo meetup, and they coached us on how to do really good campaigns.
I emailed, you did, here in San Francisco or New York?
In San Francisco, because they're locals. And that's why I'm using Indiegogo as well.
Yeah, because they had one, we just had our Fashion Tech New York, and they isn't there, but I did email him.
Can you go over a little bit of the revenue sharing and stuff? Because once they submit if it's accepted, you guys own the trademark for it, right?
Yeah, so there was, I think Society 6 does a lot of production for artists, graphic artists, but they don't take any of the rights. They're just a production house, and we don't want to do that. We kind of want to be a brand, but also promote the individual artist.
Right.
So we set up a contract similar to Threadless or Designed by Humans, where they give you an upfront, congratulations, your design went into production.
Right.
But then what we're doing differently is they're earning commission on the lifetime of the product.
Okay.
So whereas Threadless gives you $2 grand up front, and if they sell 500, if they sell $500,000, you don't see anything other than the $2 grand they give you up front. And Designed by Humans gives you 500 up front, and then you have to hit certain point levels. You got to sell another 500, and then they give you $200 bucks, and you gotta sell another 1,000, and then I'll give you another 250. And rather than that, we're just doing quarterly commission payments
For the lifetime of the
for
product.
the lifetime of the product.
And then what is their responsibility in terms of promotion for that design once you have the price? I mean, because you're going to own it, and then you're going to promote it, you're going to do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean,
does the person who designed it have any responsibility in that regard?
You know, if they want
that,
they want
buzz going or whatever.
Yeah, if they want to earn money on it, they better be promoting it through their, their network. The idea was the fact that, I like.
But really, that falls onto you guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're reaching out, we're promoting our own guerrilla workshop as a company.
Right.
But if I wanted my design seen, my friend that's also doing urban apparel,
right.
His friends and his network will probably like my designs too.
Okay.
So regarding the trademark and copyrights, let's say I'm a user and I wanted to upload a logo from my favorite band or favorite artist like Bruce Springsteen. Does that have to go through some type of copyright channel for you guys to
we're steering away from all that because you can't use celebrities on apparel.
Custom design.
It has to be custom designed. You can do political figures because that's trademark copyright free. But I'm not going to put like Kanye West or Lil Wayne on their shirt. If they want to do that on their own and put it on Zazzle, that's fine. I don't want to touch it.
Is it a set share of revenue? What is the percentage? If I submit something right now, you accept it. What is my lifetime percentage?
So it depends on what your design sells that quarter. So there's a whole commission structure there. It's actually the CFO of the company I work for, the staffing company, helped me set it all up. So there's a download on our website if you want to become an artist. And in that, it's got our shirt template plus the terms and facts.
And you're doing marketing for Souls Bags also?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah.